get the glory, we'll win the fight. They'll tell the story of how we...
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video, and I'm going to be showing you one of my go-to looks. It's just a very simple everyday cat eye. It's a very neutral, kind of mainly matte eyeshadow look with some wing liner. So I'm going to be showing you what I do with my Becca Ombre Nudes palette, and I also use this to contour. It's just a really pretty like pink lip, pink cheek, one of my go-to looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see how to get the look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already applied my Smashbox primer water. I just sprayed my whole face with that. And next I'm going to apply my Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I just like to put that on with the foundation brush and blend it out with a beauty blender. Next I'm going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to first prime my eyelids with a Shadow Insurance from Too Faced, and this is just going to make sure the eyeshadow looks vibrant and lasts all day. Today we're going to be focusing on the Becca Ombre Nudes palette, and I'm going to use that lightest shade and sweep that all over my eyelid to work as a base color. And I love this palette because all the shades are very, very pigmented, and this particular shade just really brightens up your whole eye. Next I'm going to go in with the second shade, and it's just a little bit deeper than my skin tone. It's a really perfect tan color. It just blends everything out perfectly, and we're just going to start adding a little bit of definition. Next, I'm going to go in with the fourth color, and this is just a little bit of a darker brown. It's very pigmented, and this is really going to give us that depth, and I'm going to build up that outer corner. I'm making it pretty dark, but once we blend it out, it's going to look a lot softer because I want this look to be very natural in the colors, but still be a little bit smoky. So I'm just building up the color till I get it as dark as I want to, and if you don't want it this dark, you can just stick with that first color, or just not put as much of the dark color, but you can just see what I'm doing there, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, next moving on to the liner. We can go ahead and play up this liner since the eyeshadow look is so natural. I'm using the Master Graphic Liner from Maybelline, and I'm just going to create a simple thick line across my upper lash line. We are going to wing it out later, but for now I'm just going to create the line. Next, using a pencil brush, I'm going to go back into the Ombre Nudes palette and take that darkest brown, and I'm just going to start smudging this color over the liner, and this is going to create a little bit of a softer look and really smoke it out so it's not such a harsh black line. And I just really feel like this creates a more sophisticated look. And next I'm going to go in with some concealer and just brighten up and clean up underneath my eyes before we move on to the rest of the look. I'm using the Smashbox BB eyes here, and again I'm also going to just highlight my face with that and then blend it out with my Beauty Blender sponge. I use this sponge for everything when it comes to face makeup. I just love it and I cannot live without it. So yeah, I'm just going to keep blending that out until it is all blended out and I look nice and bright. I'm just going to set underneath my eyes with a little bit of translucent powder just to make sure the concealer lasts and doesn't crease. Next, I'm going in with a flat, stiff eyeliner brush and that dark brown shadow again, and I'm just going to press this liner brush right into the base of my lower lash line, as close to the lash line as I can. And I really love this brush because you can really wiggle it right in between your lashes. And then I'm going to go in with the pencil brush again and just really smoke it out so it's not such a harsh line. I like to use the small brush so you can get very close to the lashes and then use this to kind of blend it out. Next, I am going to go back in with the liner and now create the wing. The reason I'm doing the wing separately is so I didn't get shadow on the wing, but I got shadow on the rest of the liner, if that makes any sense. So I just extended the line out towards my eyebrow and then connected it back to the middle. Very, very simple. I'm not doing anything too crazy here. And this eyeliner already has an angled felt tip, so it makes creating wings actually very, very easy. Next, I am moving on to my face. I'm just putting on a little bit of bronzer, and I actually filmed a separate video for how I do my bronzer and contour and blush and highlight, so I will link that on the screen now, and that will take you guys over to that video. But as you can see, I'm just going over the basics here. I am going to add a little bit of contour and then a little bit of Becca Flower Child blush just on the apples of my cheeks. It's a really pretty rosy pink. And I'm also going to add just a little bit of a highlight on the tops of my cheekbones. And then a lot of times what I like to do is I like to go in with Opal and just add a little bit of shimmer to my eyes, especially if I'm wearing a matte look like I am today. And it's just a really easy way, especially if you're traveling. You already have your Ombre Nudes palette, which you can use on your eyes and for your contour, and then you have your highlighter, which you can also use if you want a shimmer eyeshadow. So a lot of times that's like all I've been taking, and I love it. So I just like add the inner corners, and you can bring it on your lid too. So it's still almost an entirely matte look, and then you can go back in and highlight with the shimmer where you want. And that is it. Okay guys, so here is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me. This is one of my favorite looks. I feel like it's very put together, but it still looks somewhat natural with a little bit of glam. That is kind of my favorite kind of makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.